Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most revolutionary movements in modern art, Abstract Expressionism. This isn't just about paint splattered on canvas. It's about freedom, emotion, and redefining what art could be in the 20th century. By the end of this video, you'll understand how Abstract Expressionism changed the art world forever. The world had just endured World War II, and artists were searching for new ways to express the chaos, trauma, and hope of the era. Europe had been the center of modern art, but after the war, New York City became the new hub. This shift gave rise to a group of artists who wanted to break away from tradition. They weren't interested in painting pretty landscapes or portraits. Instead, they wanted to capture raw emotion, the subconscious and pure energy. Abstract Expressionism is often described as the first truly American art movement. It combined abstraction, art that doesn't represent reality directly, with expressionism, which emphasizes emotion and inner experience. The result: bold, dynamic, and sometimes chaotic works that invite viewers to feel rather than simply observe. Two main approaches emerged. Action painting, where the process of painting itself was the art. Color field painting, where large areas of color created emotional impact. The most famous figure here is Jackson Pollock. Pollock developed his drip technique, laying canvases on the floor and pouring, dripping, or flinging paint. His movements, walking, dancing, even circling the canvas, became part of the artwork. This wasn't about careful brushstrokes. It was about energy, rhythm, and spontaneity. Pollock's work challenged the idea that art had to be controlled or representational. Instead, it became a record of the artist's physical and emotional state. On the other side, we have artists like Mark Rothko and Barnett Newman. Their canvases were filled with vast blocks of color. Rothko's glowing rectangles of red, orange, or blue were meant to evoke deep emotions, spiritual, tragic, or transcendent. Newman used vertical lines, which he called zips, to divide large fields of color, creating tension and focus. These works weren't about movement, but about stillness, contemplation, and immersion. Standing before a Rothko, you're meant to feel enveloped by color, almost as if stepping into another dimension. Abstract Expressionism wasn't just about style, it was about philosophy. The artists believed in freedom of expression, breaking away from rules and traditions. The subconscious mind, inspired by psychoanalysis and dreams. Individualism, each artist's work was deeply personal, reflecting their inner world. This movement aligned with the broader cultural mood in post-war America, a desire for freedom, innovation, and identity. Abstract Expressionism put American art on the global stage. For the first time, New York rivaled Paris as the center of modern art. The movement influenced later styles, including minimalism, pop art, and conceptual art. It also opened doors for performance art, installation art, and other experimental forms. Beyond the art world, Abstract Expressionism symbolized the values of freedom and individuality, ideas that resonated during the Cold War era. Some critics dismissed it as chaotic or meaningless. Others argued that it was elitist, accessible only to those who understood modern art. Yet, its defenders insisted that the movement wasn't about pleasing everyone. It was about pushing boundaries and redefining what art could be. This debate continues today. Is Abstract Expressionism profound or pretentious? The answer often depends on how you connect emotionally with the works. Jackson Pollock, master of action painting. Mark Rothko, pioneer of color fields. Barnett Newman, known for his zips. Willem de Kooning, blending abstraction with figuration. Franz Kline, bold black and white compositions. Each of these artists contributed unique voices to the movement, making abstract expressionism diverse and multifaceted. Abstract expressionism reminds us that art isn't just about representation, it's about experience. It challenges us to engage emotionally, to confront chaos, and to find meaning in abstraction. In today's world, where images are everywhere, abstract expressionism still feels radical. It asks us to slow down, to feel, and to reflect. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't ignore its impact. Abstract expressionism was more than a style, it was a revolution. It gave artists permission to explore the unknown, to embrace freedom, and to express the inexpressible. From Pollock's drips to Rothko's glowing fields, the movement continues to inspire and provoke. So next time you see a canvas covered in splashes of paint or vast blocks of color, remember, it's not just about what you see, it's about what you feel. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into abstract expressionism, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep exploring the world of art.